Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Respected students, how are you? I hope you are fine and enjoying the company of nature by the grace of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I am in front of you with a new lecture on the topic traveling allowance and daily allowance rules, TADA rules. First of all, we see the learning objectives of the lecture. After completion of the lecture, the students will be able to define TA rules with related terminologies, write the conditions of traveling allowance and daily allowance as admissible, explain calculation of traveling allowance and daily allowance amount. Tell the modes of journey admissible for TADA. Write different kinds of traveling allowance. Know the rates of traveling allowance. Tell the mileage and daily allowance rates. And the last one, you will be able to fill the TADA form with correct entries and with the correct categories of gazetted officers and TADA form for non-gazetted employees. Traveling allowance. Traveling allowance means allowance granted to a government servant to cover expenses which he or she incurs for traveling in public service or duty services. A compensatory allowance to meet expenditure necessitated by special circumstances in which duty is performed. General rule: the allowance must not be treated as a source of income or profit to receipt. Tour away from duty from headquarters, either within or with proper sanction beyond the sphere of regular duty. Transfer: movement of government servant from headquarters to another station for the following reasons: to take up duties of a new post or change of headquarters. A transfer on own request is not treated in public interest, thus cannot be used for claim of traveling allowance. Pay: monthly amount drawn by government servant as basic pay, qualification pay, technical pay, special pay, personal pay, and any other emoluments which may be especially classified as pay. Family: a civil servant's wife or husband as the case may be. Legitimate children and stepchildren under 12 years of age or above 12 years residing with him and wholly solely depend upon the civil servant. Adopted child: provided civil servant has no legitimate children. Prior government approval, one child only ceases to be as member once his or her own legitimate child or stepchild, residing with civil servant and dependent on him or her wife, only one allowed in federal government, while no restriction in case of Punjab government. So पंजाब गवर्नमेंट ज़्यादा बेहतर है. Head of department. Any authority whom government may declare head of department for purpose of these rules. Day. A calendar day beginning and ending at midnight or absence from headquarters exceeds 24 hours. Headquarters. Any area of duties fixed by the competent authority. Government office to which servant is attached. Any station declared as home by government. Transit period. Period of absence from headquarters. Time of departure from office or residence as decided by competent authority. All forced delays in transit must be justified, will be treated as part of transit. Journey for TADA. For the claim of TADA, these types of journeys may be claimed for traveling allowance and daily allowances as well. Official tour, transfer, joining first appointment, retirement, suspension, dismissal or termination of employment, training courses, conducting examinations and attending government duties in courts. Attend inquiry proceedings, obtain medical advice, attend darbar or official functions, seminars, conferences, inspection visits, attend an incapacitated civil servant, any other purpose authorized by the competent authority. These are the categories of government servants for claim of TADA. Category 1 concerned with basic pay scale 17 and above is treated as first class category. Category 7 basic pay scale 14 to 16. Category 3rd basic pay scale 11 to 13 and 4th category basic pay scales 1 to 10. Kinds: permanent traveling allowance, conveyance allowance, mileage allowance, daily allowance and actual cost of traveling. These are the kinds of traveling allowances. Permanent traveling allowance, subject to conditions laid down in service rules. Punjab Travelling Allowance Rules. A permanent monthly travelling allowance may be granted to a government servant whose duties involve continuous and extensive touring. Such allowance is given in lieu of all other kinds of travelling allowance within the government servant's sphere of duty. Conveyance allowance. All government servants who are required to travel extensively or within a short distance from his headquarters, traveling daily from residence to place of duty, shall not be entitled to daily allowance for such traveling. Conveyance allowance rates. These are the different rates given in the chart on the basis of pay scales. BPS 1 to 4, previous rate were 850 per month and now current rate 1700 per month. Scale 5 to 10, previous rate were 1150 and now 1840 rupees per month. BPS 11 to 15, previous rates were 1700 and now 2720 rupees per month. From BPS 16 to 19, previous rates were 2480 rupees and now 5000 rupees per month are allowed as conveyance allowance rates to government employees. Important point here is the officials using transport pool vehicles are entitled to conveyance allowance provided they do not use the vehicle for movement to and from their residence. Official living in official residences in residential areas or colonies within workplace are not entitled for conveyance allowance. जो मुलाजमीन गवर्नमेंट की अपनी कॉलोनी में रह रहे हैं, गवर्नमेंट के अपने अदारे के प्रीमिसेस में रेजिडेंट्स हैं, वो कन्वेंस अलाउंस का क्लेम नहीं कर सकते. माइलेज अलाउंस, allowance calculated on distance travelled which is given to meet the cost of particular journey. Service Rules 29, Punjab Travelling Allowance Rules 2.20. Journey between two places must be performed by the shortest practicable route. दो जगहों के दरमियान जो सबसे शॉर्ट और जो प्रैक्टिकेबल रूट है, रास्ता है, उसके मुताबिक माइलेज अलाउंस कैलकुलेट किया जाएगा. शुड बी परफॉर्म्ड बाय चीपेस्ट ऑफ सच रूट्स, जो सबसे सस्ता जरिया होगा, किराया होगा, वो सफर किया जाएगा. Government servants must be able to cover the distance in the most speedily manner. Mileage allowance is admissible from the residence of the government servant to the railway station, airport, seaport, river port, and bus stand. From the above to the place of his or her temporary duty residence at the out of station. Government servant is required to travel by class of accommodation which he is entitled. If he travels at a lower class, he will be entitled to the type actually used. गवर्नमेंट मुलाजिम को जो उसके ग्रेड के मुताबिक ट्रैवलिंग क्लास है, उसके मुताबिक उसको सफ़र करना चाहिए. अगर वो उससे लोअर क्लास में सफ़र करता है तो जिस क्लास में उसने सफ़र किया है उसको माइलेज अलाउंस उसी क्लास के हवाले से दिया जाएगा. दीज आर द माइलेज अलाउंस रेट्स. रेल और एयर एंटाइटल्ड फेयर इज एक्चुअल कॉस्ट ऑफ द टिकट. पर्सनल कार, taxi, personal car registered in name of civil servant or any member of the family. 10 rupees per kilometer is admissible or entitled fare. The third one, motorcycle or scooter, 4 rupees per kilometer is admissible. Bicycle, 2 rupees per kilometer. Carriage of personal effects on transfer or retirement, 0.02 per kg per kilometer. Daily allowance. Uniform allowance for each day of absence from headquarters for performance of duty to cover expenses incurred Admissible for nights spent at outstation. Half daily allowance is allowed when absence from headquarters exceeds 4 hours and duty is performed beyond radius of 10 miles or 16 kilometers and overnight stay is not involved. इस सूरत में उसको हाफ डेली अलाउंस मिलेगा. डेली अलाउंस रेट्स on the basic pay scale 1 to 4, ordinary rate are 496 and special rate that are effect from 2017 800 rupees. From scale 5 to 11 624 rupees and special rate 880 rupees. From 12 to 16 1120 rupees and special rates 1440 rupees. From 17 to 18 scales 2000s are ordinary rates and 2560s are special rates. Scale 19 and 20 2480 rupees are ordinary rates and 3280 rupees are special rates. Scale 21 2800 rupees ordinary and 4000 are special rates. And for BPS 22 2800 are ordinary rates and special rates with effect from 2017 4800 rupees. Hotel or guest room rent. A government servant who stays in hotel, guest house, lodge or residential club shall, in addition to daily allowance, be allowed reimbursement of actual single room rent subject to the production of receipts or voucher. Room rent includes all taxes, duties and service charges excluding minibars, laundry, ironing, double room allowed within ceiling. Room sharing is admissible. Localities where special daily allowance is admissible, for example in big cities, special daily allowance is admissible 3 times the amount of special daily allowance. Localities where ordinary daily rate is admissible 1.5 times the amount of ordinary daily allowance. In case of non-availability of single room, the touring civil servant may book double room on sharing basis and furnish certificate regarding non-availability of single room. अगर उसको सिंगल रूम नहीं मिलता तो वो डबल रूम में भी रह सकता है. TADA for training. Training period exceeding 1 month is treated as change of headquarters. Hence, TADA be admissible. Hotel residence is not permissible during training. Availing hostel facility shall lead to deduction of half daily if meal is provided by the institution. Daily at 4 rates shall be permissible to government servants who has to avail hotel or guest house. If government servant opts out despite availability of hostel accommodation, no TADA will be paid. Transport for personal effects. In existing travelling difficulties, the government servants serving in one zone of Pakistan transferred to other zone are not able to transport their personal effects like furniture and other household accessories. This ministry suggested government servants to draw the amount which they would have spent on the carriage to their personal effects in order to enable them to purchase the furniture at new station. बाज़ जो ट्रैवलिंग होती है मुल्क के एक जोन से दूसरे जोन की तरफ, तो गवर्नमेंट सर्वेंट्स के लिए ये पॉसिबल नहीं होता कि वो अपनी पर्सनल यूजेबल अशिया ट्रांसफ़र कर सकें, फर्नीचर वगैरह और इस तरह की चीज़ें। तो गवर्नमेंट उनको कुछ असिस्टेंस देती है कि वो अपने नए स्टेशन पे वहीं से वो चीज़ें खरीद के अपनी गुजर बसर कर सकें। These are the personal effect rates. Category 1, possessing a family 4,500 rupees, not possessing a family 2,250 rupees. Category 2, 3,000 rupees, not possessing a family 1,500. Category 3, 1,500 rupees, and if not possessing a family 760 rupees. Category 4, 560 rupees, and not possessing a family 380 rupees. Categories of government servants. Category 1 is eligible for motor car or motorcycle. Category 2 is eligible for motorcycle or a motor car. Category 3, one motorcycle or a bicycle. Category 4, a bicycle. Transfer in case of family. Any member of family who follows him within 6 months of the date of transfer, the name, age and relationship must be mentioned in TA bill. If family travels from another station, travelling allowance shall not exceed the amount that would have been permissible if members had travelled with government servant. Mileage allowance per family member is permissible. Travelling allowance on transfer. Transfer means the movement of government servant from headquarters station in which he is employed to another such station due to change of headquarters to take up duties of new post. Travelling allowance is not admissible unless the transfer is for public convenience. Transfer at own request is not treated as transfer, hence no travelling allowance is admissible until specially allowed. अगर वो अपनी मर्जी से ट्रांसफर करवाता है तो फिर उसको ट्रैवलिंग अलाउंस नहीं दिया जाएगा। Travelling allowance, advance on transfer or tour. The advance on tour is booked as expenditure under subject head. If funds are not available under this head, then travelling allowance advance cannot be paid. Travelling allowance can be paid upon transfer. Travelling allowance advances have to be sanctioned by head of the office. Pay advance upon transfer. Up to 1 month pay recovered in 3 installments for next station. वो अपनी एडवांस तनख्वाह ले सकता है ट्रांसफ़र जब होती है, तो वो पे जो है वो अगले स्टेशन पे जहाँ जाएगा 3 इक्वल इंस्टॉलमेंट्स में उससे वापस ले ली जाएगी। ट्रैवलिंग अलाउंस टाइम बाउंड फॉर क्लेम. Travelling allowance and daily allowance must be claimed within financial year and existing budget. If claimed in the next year, it must be justified. उसी साल, उसी फाइनेंशियल माली साल के अंदर उसने ट्रैवलिंग अलाउंस और डेली अलाउंस क्लेम करना है। अगर वो क्लेम नहीं करता तो उसको रीज़न बतानी होगी। ट्रैवलिंग अलाउंस क्लेम इज कंसिडर्ड to be time barred if produced after 6 months or after 30th June. Claims beyond 1 year up to 6 years can only be claimed after proper investigation. Such claims require sanction of Finance Department. Controlling authority for travelling allowance and daily allowance. Head of office or controlling office. Tour approval with justification. Controlling officer may amend, modify, alter the tour program. Countersign all TA claims. may object to TA claim and alter revision. DDO may not be controlling officer. Tour program is a must for claiming TA and DA. Invitation letter, alter, nomination, selection. Sanctioning power for TADA. Current TA claims controlling officer or head of the office. Arrears of TA up to 3 years. Category 1 officer beyond 3 years. Special sanction from Finance Department. Arrears up to 3 years. Category 1, 2, 3 up to extent of whom they are competent appointing authority. Transfer grants. Government servant possessing family 1 month's pay. Government servants without family half month's pay. In case of Punjab, no transfer grant is admissible if transfer is within district. अगर ट्रांसफर डिस्ट्रिक्ट के अंदर है तो फिर ट्रांसफर ग्रांट नहीं दी जाती. इंस्ट्रक्शंस फॉर TADA फॉर्म फिल. आपने TADA फॉर्म कैसे फिल करना है. Prescribed printed TA form should be used. If inevitable, typed form can be used. Amounts should be written in figures and words. All addition, alteration will attested in words, figures. Complete accounts classification should be recorded. Countersigns of HOD should be obtained. If bill is for special charge, sanction orders attached. Mode of travel must be accompanied by proof if actual charges are claimed. Journey by air. Travel by air is permissible on tour or transfer. If officer is in category 1, then at his discretion, if competent authority certifies that air travel was urgent or necessary. If government servant who is not authorized travel by air, he shall claim as if he had travelled by rail, road or steamer. Journey on retirement. Government servant is allowed travelling allowance in respect of journey from place of posting to his hometown. Admissible upon retirement or LPR, same TADA rules and rates as he was admissible during last service. Cost of transportation of personal vehicle shall be calculated as per the most practicable route. Journey on retirement. Advance and final payments. No daily allowance for horse in journey. Transfer grant admissible up to 6 months after date of retirement in case of LPR. Here is the Form TR20 for gazetted officers travelling allowance bill. This form should be carefully filled up and duly signed by head of the institution for claim of travelling and daily allowance. Now students, it's your time to show your devotion and motivation towards understanding and listening the current lecture. I hope you have understood and tolerated the lecture with keen devotions, and you have known to all terminologies regarding travelling allowance and daily allowance, and you will be able to fill the form for claiming of travelling allowance and daily allowance. See, these are the questions that need to be answered in your own words for your clarity and self assessment. The first one is define traveling allowance rules with related terminologies. Write the conditions of traveling allowance and daily allowance admissible. Explain calculation of traveling allowance and daily allowance amount with relevant to BPS pay scales. Tell the modes of journey admissible for TADA for different basic pay scales. Write different kinds of traveling allowances. Know the rates of traveling allowance. Yani what are different rates of traveling allowance? If you may journey by different modes. Tell the mileage and daily allowance rates and fill the TADA form for claim of traveling allowance and daily allowance. Thank you. If any ambiguity prevails, please feel free to contact. Assalamu alaikum. Allah Hafiz.